So you're saying that you haven't consistently been pro-choice your whole entire political career. So then why did you say that? No comments.
Ooh.
Winner.
Do you have any more questions for this witness?
I do, but I think that I have found out all that I need to know, and I feel very successful in my questions.
Secretary Sebelius, thank you for enlightening us, and thank you for taking the time to answer our questions. You may be I'll call Ms. Glantz, representative from the Family Research Council. She's going to open with a brief statement, and Senator Shelby will start with the questions following the statement.
Chairperson, members of the committee, thank you for inviting me here today to testify on Title X funding. I respect the difference of opinion in this room, and I'm grateful to be given the opportunity to share my views and the views of many Americans. I appreciate that your committee has chosen to focus on a dispute involving family values. In a time when our national focus is on wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, the biggest recession since the Great Depression, the collapse of banks and brokerage firms, an unprecedented real estate collapse, and now turmoil in the Middle East and Northern Africa, it is refreshing to focus once again on the issues facing the American public here at home. Most of us in this room have families and children of our own. We understand the importance of parental involvement in a child's life. As parents, we have a responsibility to facilitate a healthy and safe living environment by engaging our children in discussion, through which we instill in our children core values and wisdom gained from our years of experience. Planned Parenthood discourages this valuable discussion and ultimate connection with our children. Rather than encourage parental involvement in a child's life, Planned Parenthood persuades children to avoid healthy confrontation with their parents, and instead resort to counseling and medical procedures of which the parents may be completely unaware. If our children ever find themselves in a compromising situation, we want to be the first to know. We want to be the ones helping our children make an informed decision. I don't trust strangers to know what is best for my child. Title X will break up our families. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to assist you in educating you on the true implications of this pending bill.
All right, thank you, Ms. Glantz, for your opening words. Senator Shelby will begin asking questions.
Okay, Ms. Glantz, I'd like to start off by thanking you for being here. It's great to have, another moral face in the Senate today. So the Republican senators and I have been trying to pass legislation which would effectively cut funding for Title X, which provides federal funds for some, family planning. And I wanted to ask you, in your expert opinion, how effective of a tool is family planning?
Well, family planning is very effective if it is done right, and that is done in the home. That is through discussion with children and their parents. I don't want my child to be going to a facility such as Planned Parenthood and getting advice from somebody that I don't know and that I don't trust. So if family planning happens within the home and through valuable discussion, then I think it's very valuable.
Okay, I agree. And I would say, in that equation, abortion is not part of it. And I think it would be fair to say that you agree that abortion is not a necessary component of effective family planning.
No, abortion is definitely not an effective component of family planning at all. I think abstinence is key to family planning, and I think we need to teach our children about this, especially just releveling our efforts to make sure that this is a realistic situation to have abstinence. And I know parents and their children, they discuss these things, and it's very important.
Okay, so Planned Parenthood is the largest recipient of Title X funds. They receive about $360 million per year. And they tell us over and over again about, how effective their non-abortion services are. But I wanted to ask you, how much of their services are actually for non-abortion purposes?
This is a really great question. There are some very interesting statistics that have to do with this. Actually, I know Planned Parenthood really prides itself on adoption referrals and prenatal care. However, in 2008, Planned Parenthood's adoption referrals dropped a staggering 51% from the prior year to a meager 2,405. And I know, Senator Landrieu, this is something that would be of interest
So, in your experience, have these treatments that Planned Parenthood provides even helped women at all?
Another great question. Actually, these women are suffering who are receiving abortions. I'm just going to read you another few statistics from an interesting study. There was a study of post-abortion patients only 8 weeks after their abortions, and researchers found that 44% complained of nervous disorders, that 36% had experienced sleep disturbances, and 11% had been prescribed psychotropic medicine by their family doctor. So women who have had an abortion, they're significantly more likely than others to require admission to a psychiatric hospital. And I mean, they're already killing their babies, and now the women are being harmed. I mean, this is really devastating. We don't want either of these things to happen. It's better to keep the baby and save that life.
Well, I absolutely agree with you. We're about out of time, so I just want to say, my colleague here has made it very clear that Planned Parenthood is an ineffective organization that has no moral compass. And, by supporting Title X funding, you're supporting them. So, think about what you want your tax dollars going to.
Thank you, Ms. Lance. Now we're going to turn over the questions to Senator Landrieu.
Thank you, Senator Shelby, Ms. Glantz. Hello, everyone. I am Senator Landrieu from Louisiana. First of all, I would like to state that I'm very supportive of contraceptive health care for both teenagers and adults. I voted to adopt an amendment to the Senate's 2006 fiscal year budget that allocates $100 million for the prevention of unintended pregnancies. Unfortunately, the bill did not pass, but if it had, there would be more funding and increased access to family planning services similar to Title X. Currently, Title X funds programs that provide customers with birth control, HIV testing, STD testing, emergency contraception, general health care, cancer screening, and pregnancy testing and services, things that you've all heard many times before. Although people have stated otherwise, I know for a fact that organizations like Planned Parenthood and Family Planning have a positive effect on the people of Louisiana because I have stats to prove it. In 2009, 66,051 clients were served in the Louisiana Family Planning Program that is funded by Title X. 36,244 of these women were taught how to do self-breast exams to avoid breast cancer. For every government dollar spent on family planning services in Louisiana, an average of $4.40 is saved as a result of averting expenditures on medical services, welfare, and nutritional services. For every dollar spent on family planning services in Louisiana, an estimated $12 is saved in costs associated with unintended pregnancy. Louisiana's teenage pregnancy rate has declined by 19% because of this program. Isn't that what we're trying to achieve? Less unwanted pregnancies, less abortions. Can you agree with that, Ms. Lance?
I believe that we do want to achieve less abortions. However, I do not believe that we want to do so through organizations
Right, but
such as Planned Parenthood. I think there are alternatives that you're not considering, actually.
But
There
that's
are other
not-
organizations
Yes.
that we can go to in order to reduce
Okay. I appreciate your opinion, but that's not what I'm asking you. If there are less unwanted pregnancies, doesn't that mean that there will be less abortions? Is that a yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask you something else. Speaking as a female to another fellow female, I think we both know that life is not always as easy for women as it is for men. For instance, the situation that we're in right now, it's affecting women, not men. So, in general, would you say that you're supportive of women's rights?
I believe that women have certain rights. However, if you were
Because you
talking
are a woman.
exactly.
Yeah.
However, I think everyone, not just women, I don't think people have a right to kill, and
Right,
women
but that's
should
not what I'm
not
asking.
have.
That's not what I'm asking.
Okay, I was just making sure that you're not
Yeah.
leading up to that point, because
No.
women should not have the right to terminate these babies who could have lives.
Okay.
And I know especially
I just want to
since-
simply answer a question, Ms. Lance. That's all I want. So, are you supportive of women's rights, being a female?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you agree that women should have the right to plan their own future? If you are supportive of women's rights?
I believe that women